the idea or the notion that we can be governed by many moralities, pluralism, is a myth. We are either in obedience to God's law, and we're in opposition to God's law. Now, they're concerned in the mechanistic sense that we're going to impose God's law through an ecclesiocracy, that is, the rule by the clergy, or through some dictatorship, as in an Islamic nation. That is a misinterpretation of biblical law. Biblical law, when it regards civil polity, is the ultimate decentralized government. Scripture does not support dictatorships. In fact, it doesn't trust dictatorships. The whole idea behind God judging Babylon was that man was coming together. He had all of his strength and all of his wherewithal coming together in one central location to have a global government. And God, by one stroke of the hand, decentralized their government and turned the languages one against the other and formed nation states from that one expression of a global kind of expression. Well, that's the paradigm of the liberal. You see, liberals and humanists think in terms of statism. They must have the state to coerce and to foist their ideas upon the people. They don't have another way of thinking. The state is Messiah for them. So when they look upon us and they see our ideas or our notions, and we are fighting for biblical law being applied to all of life, they can't think in any other term. They think, well, it's going to be a top-down theocratic or oligarchic or monarchic system. Nothing could be further from the truth. It's not revolution or political dictatorships that we place our faith in. Rather, it's in the power of conversion. And we are converting literally millions to the idea that God's law is supreme. We see these revolutionary trends in homeschooling. We see it in ecclesiastical reform. We are seeing it in the civil realm as we elect expressly and explicitly Christian politicians, not simply neoconservatives, but Christians who acknowledge God's law as supreme. And as we see this, one family at a time, one church at a time, one community at a time, one state at a time, America will be converted. And it will be through conversion, not revolution, that we see this great reordering and restructuring and re-anchoring of our society to God's law. Now, granted, there will always be those who are autonomous rebels, who trample underfoot the Son of God, who count the blood of the covenant to be unholy. And they will always seek to overthrow God's rule. In the family, we see it with divorce, we see it with abortion, we see it in the church with ecclesiastical anarchists, those who would not be governed by sound doctrine, and we see it in civil states. But, that being the case, only if they resort to violent means to overthrow godly order would they be suppressed. But they would be suppressed not by clergymen. They would be suppressed by a decentralized federal republic.